Today I have a band. I'm going to take you through a more challenging variation of the exercise called Clam. And this exercise is excellent in toning your buttock muscles and also potentially to help you gain a stronger hip as well as a stronger lower back. Okay? You start by placing the middle of the band, the center of the band, on top of your legs, and making sure that you have equal length on both sides of your band. Okay? And then you wrap around your thigh lightly, and then you tie knots. You tie knots. Okay, double. Okay, so not too tight because later on we will be opening and closing the thigh. So if it's too tight, you won't be able to do that. Okay, all right. Lying on your side with the knees bent, the waistline lifted. Bring your front ribs into the back ribs and hold your lower belly in gently to create a good support and strong abdominal muscles to help keep your spine stable. Okay? And go ahead and press your feet together and lift your top knee. This is not easy. And then lower down. Press your feet together, lift the top knee. A reminder of alignment. You make sure that your head, your ribs and your pelvis are in one line, like you're lying against a wall. Press your feet together and lift your knee and down. Front ribs press back slightly to align your ribs to the pelvis. Align your rib cage to the pelvis and you draw your lower belly in slightly. Okay? So these two cues is to keep your spine aligned. Okay. Keep going. Press your feet together and lift your knee. And to also make sure that your pelvis, the top of the pelvis, does not roll back as you open the knee, because then you're not fully utilizing or using the glute muscles to do this motion. You are, but not 100%. So it doesn't matter how big you can or how much you can open the leg, that's okay, but you must do it from the right place, which is the glutes, which is your bum. Okay? All right, so the next one is you lift your leg, the whole leg, the knee and the foot together. Okay? Another alignment check is to make sure that your neck and your head is in line with the spine. So ideally you should be looking forward. Okay? Great. For each of these variations, depending on how strong you are, start with 6 repetitions and then work up to maybe 10, 12, okay, not too many because then when your muscle gets tired, you will tend to compensate, yeah? Okay, great. And now the third and the last one, okay? I can feel it already. The third and the last one, lift the leg, knee touches, or knees touch, and then your feet touch. This is very hard. This is very hard. So knees touch here, and then your feet touch. Okay? Watch yourself. The pelvis should stay quiet. Feet touch. Knees touch, feet touch, keep your front ribs back, pull the lower belly in. 3 more. 2. And doing it slowly will help you maintain your form. 1, and then come back. Ah, okay, let's switch sides. Your bums are gonna love you. Okay, here we go. Press your feet together, lift up your knee and lower down. Feet together, lift up your knee and down. Feet together, lift up your knee and down. Feet together, lift up your knee and down. I don't know how many I've done already. Let's just do 2 more together. Okay, so when you're doing this on your own, please count. Try to get even numbers on both sides. Even repetitions, same repetitions. Okay, all right, next one is your whole leg. Lifting your knee and the foot all together, nice and slow, and watch your form. Front ribs back, low belly pull in, spine is long, spine is long. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Now notice the bottom hip starts to get tired, right? It's because the bottom pelvis, the bottom hips is, it has to work to anchor in order for this leg to lift, okay? So even though it looks like we're working one leg only, with one leg only, but both sides of the pelvis, both sides of the hips are working together in this motion. Okay, the bottom hip stabilize so that your top leg can lift. Okay, now third variation, here we go. Turn out and turn in. Okay, so notice how hard I'm trying to keep my pelvis stable. Turning out and turning in. And I always tell people the second side usually is harder because the bottom hip, you have just worked the bottom hip on the first side, and now it's like you're doing double work on both hips, on the first hip. Okay, let's do 3 more because I'm tired. 2 and 1. Okay, now don't be frustrated if you can't open your leg as far as you want it to open. Go back to the beginner version of Clam, which has which uses no band. Practice your technique and then come back to this. Okay, take your time. Your strength will come eventually. Okay.